Hey, I'm wearing a hemp robe that I sewed together myself on a sewing machine about 20 years ago because it's very comfortable when it's nasty outside. I made a video talking about how great these are. I wanted to make a holiday message. These are genuine sheepskin. They're handmade. I got them at my local leather store. They're handmade in the United States. I made them tougher on the bottom. I lined the bottom with some buffalo leather to make them much tougher, even though they didn't need to be. You use this stuff called barge cement, which is this really funky, sticky, gooey cement for bonding leather together, and it just really holds tougher than woodpecker lips. Tougher than woodpecker lips. Remember that one. Here's the great irony. It's not an irony or dichotomy. You know, when we're all have partial or total lost incomes, and my income is down basically by about half, and I do work 3 jobs, is that I'm 48 years old now. Yeah, you know you're getting old when you have to remember how old you are. Yeah, I've got 4 really nice computers, a couple laptops, a couple desktops. I mean, this thing is old. It's not good for editing photos anymore. I'm surrounded, and I do reviews on technology equipment like digital cameras, and I've got piles of digital camera parts laying around in some of the back rooms back there, and did tech support for Apple on the MacBook Air. However, the key consistency that made me happiest through life, other than obviously wisdom and the quest for facts and logic, is trying to be grounded. I mean, I have obviously, I've got a lot of fat on me, not that much muscles, but I know how to do a lot of stuff with my hands, and I do leatherworking, and I can fix things, and I can build things, and I have 16 DeWalt tools, framing nailers, battery-operated framing nailers that are flywheel-driven, which are a whole lot of fun. I love making stuff. I got a 123-year-old leather sewing machine right over here off of camera that I make stuff with. I'm going to give this, I made this entirely myself, other than the top strap, which is made out of cordage. I created the design for this myself too. Here you can see the back of it. This is totally leather. I made this. Not only that, I antiqued it by giving it this sort of a multicolored look on this leather briefcase. I've got a couple of these and hand-hammered copper rivets, and you can see how it's stitched here on the side with leather lacing. It is really a nice piece, at least I think so. It'll last a lifetime. People back in the day, we talk about Disposable Society. It's like we're evolving intellectually to be more gentle on the environment. Yeah. Well, the fact is our ancestors were. We throw away more trash now, even if you're, a cafe latte sipper from San Francisco, than people were back in the 1900s. They would build something to last, and that's the only one they need. I have more than a few tools that are easily 100 years old. That stuff is built to last. It's like a person bought 1 axe and 1 can opener, and like this sewing machine over here, it's 123 years old, still going strong. Disposable society, disposable materialistic society that we live in, it's feeding our own destruction, and it's feeding our own insanity, because people work their butts off, and we pay property taxes and regular taxes, and we buy stuff we need or want, and they don't last that frigging long. And then we need to buy more of them. It's like, well, I just bought one. Like, yeah, but it's broken now. You need to go buy another one. And we throw that stuff in the trash. These pseudo-intellectual elitists in various parts of the world, yeah, and you know where the hot spots are in the United States, that think they're so environmentally conscious, they're exactly the opposite. Yeah. We say, well, people back in the day were poor. That's all they couldn't afford to buy a bunch of. Even if that wasn't the case, you bought one thing and that's really all you ever needed. It lasted. That's not always the case, but it was built to last. It was made by craftsmen that actually had skills and took pride in their craft. We have so much more precision now, but the stuff lasts a third as long. You know, something that's more precise should last longer, right? Well, it didn't. We've made things so complicated and out of such poor materials that they fall apart. And this is one of countless factors that facet up to society flinging itself into oblivion, and it will in very short order. I mean, it will. I have a cabin in the woods for the reason you know, other than you know, having some sort of serious medical condition because I'm fat and I'm not in great shape, obviously, but I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. You know, nothing is promised other than death, taxes, and suffering. I mean, other than the stuff that I can't prepare for, I've you know, I have contingencies to live a simpler life. I actually like posting videos to be helpful. I'm certainly not doing it for the money. If I did, I'd tell everybody, like every other YouTube shill, like, subscribe, don't forget to smash that like button, and don't forget to click on my affiliate link below. I've never done that in 6,400 some videos. I really hope everybody has a happy holiday, whether you celebrate or don't. Happy Hanukkah, happy Festivus, whatever it is you celebrate. You know, just be with your family and loved ones, whatever. It's the way it should be. And the only thing I want in the world, I don't actually want anything other than a lot less stress. The only two things I want in this earth, and look in my eye and tell me if I'm lying. The only two things in this earth that I want is a lot less stress, which I'm probably never going to get. Just way too, because I can't relax. I just cannot, which is weird because I have no wife or kids or, I just can't find a moment to relax. Like, well, make the time. It's just, there's something always pressing. It literally is. I haven't even spent a night in my cabin yet. I would like that. It's like I'm making a wish list to Santa here. And I so desperately, of course, nobody can go anywhere right now because of what's going on in the world, but I so desperately want to take a vacation where I can just like forget about everything for a few days. I am always in deep thought, making things, taking care of things, fixing things, answering emails, phone calls, questions. It's just, I don't actually get to live. I know, you sound like I'm complaining right now, but I kind of am. I don't get a chance to live my life at all. I don't. I do a lot of writing and I give it away, and I'm doing it now on the retroduction booklet. But I need a little bit, I need to take a break at some point in time. Everything keeps coming up where I can't. But I hope everybody has a happy holiday or whatever, or to the best of your ability. But keep things simple, you know. Like when I made this video a couple weeks ago about these lambskin boots, like I don't make any money off that. I don't have any affiliate links. I think they sold a lot of boots. They're a simple family. You know, if it put a few dollars in their pockets for the holidays, good. That guy's got a few kids. I don't get anything from it. I'm glad to help him. I am proud of the fact that I don't do what these other folks do. I'm gonna work harder at the videos because, you know, every video seemingly, it seems like every video is my fat ugly face sitting here in front of this table, you know, with this imaginary fireplace going over here. I'm gonna switch it up more in 2021, if 2021 ever comes, right? But I really do lead a simple life. Other than the fact that I got, you know, a bunch of computers and cameras, I do lead a simple life. I like simple stuff. I mean, I don't have a simple mind. My mind is going a million miles a second about, you know, nonlinear ontology, retroduction of monistic metaphysics, be it Platonic, Pythagorean, or Neoplatonic. So, I mean, my mind goes on a lot about a lot of stuff. I read a lot of articles and books. And but I like to keep it simple. I don't like burning my mental energy on irrelevant trash. And there's so much of it in this world. Like when I have to, spend my mental energy on irrelevant nonsense, it burns me up. About lights my hair on fire. Wait a minute, I don't have any hair. I don't know why I mentioned that, but at least it's truthful. You want to know how evil doctors are? I really want it because I'm really pissed off about this. I don't know why I'm sticking in this video, but it's totally true. I have this doctor. His name's Stai, S-T-A-I. I lost my medical insurance because I can't afford it. About a year and a... No, I don't know how long. It's been quite a long while. And I called for a refill on something. I only take one pill because of blood sugar. It's called metformin. I'll just tell you what I take. It's metformin. You can't... it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't make you like joyous. It's not anything that anybody would ever abuse, ever in a million years. You couldn't even take 1,000 of them and like abuse it. It's not possible. So I called to get a refill on it, and I asked how much an appointment was to make an appointment, because doctors today are total evil cowards. They are evil cowards. Never talk to the doctor. I talked to like his nurse's assistant or something like that. This was last week. And it's like, I'd like to make an appointment. I said, I wish I could just get a refill. This is exactly what I said. I wish I could just get a refill. Because, no one's going to abuse this stuff. Nobody can. We're not talking about, the stuff that people want to refill on, right? It's like, well, how much is an appointment without insurance? Because I don't have medical insurance. And I kid you not, they told me how much an appointment was. Well, you like to make an appointment? Like, no, I'm really busy right now. I'll make it sometime this week. And they sent me a letter just because I was complaining about the fact that I need to make an appointment just to get a friggin' refill on something that you can't abuse. They sent me a letter via email saying, we can't see you anymore. You need to go find another doctor. Basically, it was a piss-off letter. Basically saying, hello there, piss off. That's how evil, that really is breaking a Hippocratic oath. I don't really care. I honestly don't believe in going to doctors unless you got a broken arm or leg or, something is oozing something that's not supposed to be. But just what an evil coward. I've been saying that for years. I've been saying it most of my life, how evil doctors are. Just an evil coward. They only live for the money. Doctors, a survey was done about 20 years ago. We all don't like lawyers generally, right? But more lawyers become lawyers because they want to help people. You would think that there would be doctors that are like, no, doctors become doctors to make money. They don't care about anything but themselves. 99 out of 100 of them anyway. So I just wanted to relate that story. It's completely true. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I read that letter twice. It's like, you need to go somewhere else. It's like, for what? Asking for a refill on something that it's just pure evil. Just pure evil. I'm sorry I related that story, but at least it was true, and I wanted to get it off my chest. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays!